Yes, my people. Big PROZECH back again with another video. Welcome. You already know what we do here. It's sneakers, kicks, and crepes. Welcome to Kicks Chronicles. You know what we do at Kicks Chronicles? We take a stroll down memory lane and we look at the kick history of some amazing people. We talk about what they had on feet, what brought them to the game, and what they've got currently on feet now. Today, my guest is an amazing guy. One, if you see this thing that I've got here, get me, the creator, real talk. I'm talking about Big Chiso, yeah? Big Chiso, yeah? One of the man them that is solely responsible for all the bolo youths you see in the ends, yeah? All the man them, yeah, with big chests, big arms, yeah? All the man all over social media. This is the youth behind the youths. You get me? Like, so yeah. Big Chiso, amazing pleasure to have you on the show. What's kicking, my bro? How you doing?
Cheers, bro. I'm good, man. I'm good.
Mr. Bolo.
Skinny life. I'm trim now.
Bro, you're doing that aesthetic. You're doing that classic look. It's good.
I'm trying. Just maintain. You know, at older age, we have to just keep it. You know,
you have to keep it trim, keep it nice for that.
Yeah, more mainstream now.
Nah, real talk, brother. Real talk. But yeah, once again, I have to just appreciate you and thank you so much for spending the time. As I mentioned earlier, like I ran. Obviously, me and Chiso known each other for a number of years. He's my guy.
Long time. Like,
yeah, long
20 years now,
bruv.
Yeah.
Like when you think about it, when you deep the thing, it's actually mad. Yeah. All the way from college, SFX days, you get me, like hold tight, clap himself, you get me, like we were there, you get me. Big Chiso. The thing is, it wasn't even Big Chiso, it was regular size Chiso on the basketball court, just tearing it up every day. Like not giving nobody no rest.
Donkey left and right,
mad hops. You get me. Few years down the line, man's looking bolo, breaking the pavement and that, just walking like legs like whoa.
I had to put on some grown weight because I was trim. But I had to put on some grown man weight on.
Man fully grew into his chest. He grew into his chest.
I had to.
He did his thing, man. And before I let him rest, because I have to hail him. He's the one that put me in fighting shape for my wedding. So bless it. And we are nearly 7 years deep. That was 7 years ago. Can you imagine?
7 years deep. That's crazy, you know.
Amazing.
That is crazy.
So
time has gone like that.
So I needed to get Big Chiso on this because I know he's got a story to tell. Plus, he's one of the only youths that I know that trains in straight Jordans. He's just got J's on his feet like he's a special cat. You get me? I know he's probably updated the flex now, but at the time he was killing me.
You know what's mad? I had to slow down. Like, it's weird. I went through a phase where,
You chilling out?
I went through a phase where, yeah, I had to, because you know what it is. I think 2019, someone came to my house and it was like, "Rah, how you got like over 100 kicks just on the wall?"
Mad.
And I looked at it and I was like, "Rah, for real." Then I just started getting rid of trainers. You get me? I started giving them away, like, because I was thinking to myself, "Well, I've got so many trainers and I only wear. What's there to happen is I only probably will take through like 5 pairs of trainers."
You get like all the main ones that you like. And then you realize that the rest of them are just like for show, kind of, in a way.
And you know what's the maddest thing now, yeah? I think what I wear the most is black 97s. Yeah.
Don't give the people everything yet. Don't give the people everything yet. Don't give them everything yet. We'll get into that. Let's start all the way from the beginning, big man. Let's start all the way from the beginning because people want to know. Yeah. You get me? People want to know. Yeah. Let's start from day one. What was the first kick you saw that you were like, I've got to have this? If I get this kick, my whole game's going to change. My life's going to change. I'm going to start getting straight A's. Like, my career, everything's going to turn around. Everything's going to turn around.
I remember when Nike Tears Air Max 90s.
Yeah. Hard kicks.
I went Nike Tears and Air Max 90s back in the day. But remember, like, So I come from an African family, and you had like the choice of just getting like a pair of trainers during Christmas and on your birthday.
Yeah,
you had that certain amount of money. So forget TNs, they weren't happening. Forget 95s, they weren't happening. Forget 90s, they weren't happening. So them days, I just used to always ask for Cortez all the time. Like
hard shoe.
Cortez. It's the casual, clean look. You know what I mean? Funny enough, a couple of days ago, I found an old blue pair with a white bottoms, and I was just like, "Oh, I didn't even know I still had these." But that tells you, once you're stuck in rotation wearing the same thing over and over, you forget what kits you have. So I was just there, like, Cortez, gym trainers again, then.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? But originally, I wanted the TNs, Air Max 90s, 97s, and 95s, but family wasn't real. Like, my aunt raised me, so I had my aunt and 4 older cousins. So if she had to buy trainers for 5 kids, she's not going to be spending 150, 120 like how people spend these days.
Yeah.
Or then it was like 110 and 120 in it. So she was going to do that for 5 kids. You know what I mean? Twice a year. That's a lot. So we just used to get like the Cortez and stuff like that. Then once I started working, like college days, then I started buying kits. You know what I mean? Because
hold tight. Don't go too deep. Hold tight. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we know you got it. Like, give the people what they want, man. Let's let it wait a little bit. But you mentioned something that I respect. Coming from an African household and an African family myself, I understand, obviously, when we were growing up, because obviously we're similar age, kicks weren't the priority for the household. It's the truth. You get me? Like, obviously, there's way bigger. You get me? There's way bigger there. I mean, there's food in your belly. What you chatting about? You get me? TNs and that. But what I always ask is, did you ever have to get any of those sort of character building kicks? And when I say a character building kick, I'm gonna mention a couple names here. See if you can.
Hi-Tecs.
Boom! You're chatting now. Okay, so you're talking Hi-Tech.
I had Hi-Tecs.
Okay, you're chatting real talk. Gola, Ball Boy, Plimsolls. You get me? Dunlop.
Hit the joke now. Yeah, but hit the joke now. The Hi-Tecs I had one day randomly, I've just checked on eBay a few years ago for Hi-Tech.
Yeah,
bro, the prices are up.
Really?
Hi-Tecs are like around $2 billion.
You know what? You're not the first person to tell me that, you know. Somebody told me that before as well.
Hi-Tecs.
I need to do some research, man.
Yeah, I was looking at them because a lot of the Reebok and Puma current style resemble like old Hi-Tech kicks.
Yeah.
I was just let me just check Hi-Tech, see, you know what I mean? See how that company's doing. I just see like the prices are. Right, it's a classic, innit?
It is a classic.
Remember, those shoes are like they're like tennis shoes. Huh?
Exactly.
Yeah, they're real classics.
So they had a function
like Hi-Tech, Dunlop,
exactly.
Yeah, they were all tennis shoes from that era. Yeah. So yeah, I remember that era when we had PE and other people was wearing Reebok classics and Nike, and I roll in with the Hi-Tech, and I'm just like foot just in the corner, just the real character building trainers. And I remember my aunt is telling me trainers is trainers. Don't wear your good trainers to PE. And I'm like, oh, but
only place I want to wear them.
You rather in them days batter your good kicks.
Exactly.
Because it was the only Nike you had, or the only Adidas you had, or only Reebok you had, instead of rocking Hi-Tech. It's mad.
100%.
Crazy.
100%.
Yeah, but now I won't feel no way wearing Hi-Tech. I won't feel no way wearing it.
Well, you're a big man. You're a big man now. I think once you get past a certain age, like nobody can really chat to you that way. I think when you're kids, like Like it means a lot more like what people think about you and what you rock and stuff. But when you get to a certain age, you start looking for things that are different. And you trying to like separate yourself. Like you don't want to just wear the regular stuff. That's the reason why like there's so many customs out there and people out there spending mad money on kicks, because they're just trying to separate themselves from the people. But you kind of alluded to it. I mean, obviously you're talking about you're talking about school and talking about like back in the day. Like one thing I always like to ask as well, like I grew up in Southeast London, and when I was growing up, the most popular kick or the era the era that I lived in was the Reebok Classic. You mentioned it. That's the era I lived in. Like growing up in your area, what would you say is the kick that kind of repped your area, or the one that you saw the most on people's feet growing up? 95s and 97s. Then the older guys who had a bit of money, they were rocking TNs. You know what I mean? They were rocking 110s and 120s. Yeah. So 95s and 97s were like, you were the man. You know what I mean? Real talk. Like anyone you saw in 95, 97s, I remember them days where a couple of the older ones in school with their bigger brothers had money. They'll buy them kicks, so they after school you see them just rotating from school shoes to 95 to 97. You're like, must be nice. I was not in that category. You're like, it must be nice. I'm not rotating into my Hi-Tec, and my Cortez was at home waiting for non-uniform day. You hear me? The one day you wanted to show up. That one day. Yeah. I just remember them days. It's just jokes, because the moment you finished school and you started college, you knew you needed more kicks. You knew you could go college with the same kicks every day, the same clothes every day. Real talk. That ain't gonna work, because now you're not in a place where you just got one uniform where you can rotate. You can rotate button-up shirts and trousers. Yeah. So every day you had to. So I just remember like literally. Right before college, 2 weeks before college, I started my first job. So I was just like, I was getting paid weekly. First money, put that aside. Second money, put that aside. The third money, college started that week. Kicks, EMA dropped. Hey! Shout out EMA! Shout out college like 2 pence. Hey, Emma was my babes. I mean, she came early, so I could. She was lovely. Emma. Emma was my babe, boy. Trust me. Love. I needed the Emma, boy. That £50 boost at the end of the month. If you were early to all your classes, I was early. All the time. That's it. I was never late. That is it. Never late when I was in college. Love that. Trust me. Bro, you mentioned it. You kind of mentioned it a little bit, but like obviously, like you got to an age where you could start buying your own kicks, and you just obviously you're talking about it now. Like when you could buy your own kicks, and when you're in a position to, what was the first one you remember drawing for? What was the first one you said, you know what, of all these kicks that I can buy, this is the one that I've had on my mind. This is the one I must have straight away. You know what? Yeah, the first kicks I bought was Air Force. Standard. Grey and white, and it was weird because it was Air Force with a strap, so mid. Really? Yeah. I bought mid. Yeah, grey and white mid, and I remember why, because remember them days I used to play basketball then. Real talk. So Air Forces at that time in 2001 weren't really popular. They were really popular, so I remember like I was like one of the first man rocking them. And everyone used to be like, right, why is he like Air Forces? Then by the time 03 came, everyone rocking Air Forces. But by then, I'd already run through bare white pairs of Air Forces and black pairs of Air Forces, because I was already wearing them, because I was like, right, these are affordable. At them times they were like 50 something pounds. Yeah. So just like every time Emma drops, just grab a pair of Air Forces. You know what I mean? They were cheap and cheerful, and I was just like, right. At them days, I used to wear, remember the grey Nike jogging bottoms with the grey hoodie, like the plain Nike hoodie. Yeah. So I had the grey with a white tick and
and the matching bottoms, the grey with a black tick and the matching bottoms, and the black with a white tick and the matching bottoms, the blue with the white. Then I had the pullover baby blue with the dark blue half sleeves and the matching baby blue bottom. So like that was my uniform.
US
like 5 different tracksuits as my uniform. You know what I mean? So I just had them. I had them on rotation, and I had a couple. I think I had a couple cardigans and jeans on rotation as well. But that was literally college uniform. Just going like that. But I could get away with wearing tracksuit every day because remember I did sports studies, so I didn't really need to be in jeans because some days we just have like practical lessons at random. You know what I mean? So you just always have to be ready just in case. Yeah.
I hear you. So fast forwarding a little bit to like kind of like when you started entering into your career as a personal trainer and obviously as a fitness professional. Yeah. When you are training, when you're like leading a session, when you're taking someone through a workout, what generally do you like to have on feet when you're doing that?
I'll show you. One sec.
Love that.
At the moment, most times I wear Vapor Maxes.
Okay. Okay. Vapor Max, man.
Yeah. More times I wear Vapor Maxes. Before, always used to be Jordans on my feet, you know what I mean? Yeah. Mostly the 4s, or it was either the 4s or Son of Mars. Remember the Son of Mars?
That was my first Jordan, bro. That was my first ever Jordan. Yeah, bro. No lie, bro. I love that shoe. I love that shoe.
But for real, I think my first one was the 6s, the black and red. But I'll show you as well. Because I bought it over and over again. I'll show you something else that I like to train with. These.
Ah, bruv, they are fire.
Do you know fire? Man, every time they've dropped here, I bought them. Every time they've dropped. So,
bruv, they're fire.
Remember, they change little things.
Yeah,
they change little things each time. The last time they put the tick here. The time before, so they put the tick here. The other ones, I've got the one before it in a plastic bag that it's beat up. I was wearing to gym. But that one, they got the Jordan logo at the back. So they change little bits every time. But unless you pay attention, you won't know the difference. But it's like, that was my first ever. But every time they drop, I make sure I grab them. Literally that. Every time.
I love.
They're my favorite. They're my favorite.
That's a great shoe. That is a great shoe, man. That's an amazing colorway as well, man. That's an amazing colorway as well. So like I suppose because it's got that flat bottom, because I know like what a lot of like trainers say, when it's got like a flat bottom, it's good for like when you're doing like you're doing like squats and things like that. You want to maintain like.
I normally when I squat, I normally squat in just barefoot or I wear these.
Yeah, so it's that the Blazers, yeah. Shout out the Blazers, love that kick. So it's just completely flat.
It's completely flat, yeah. So like I can't really wear running shoes. I can't wear Vapor Maxes to squat.
Cause it's like obviously because of the air bubbles, like it's like unstable and that.
But I've got added squat shoes though.
Oh yeah, but your levels in it. Your levels in it. You've gone clear in it.
No, you know what? They're not that expensive. The added squat shoes are like £8. And the thing is, if you know someone who goes university or something like that, you get discount. You know, Adidas gives them 30% discount.
Get that cheeky discount, yeah.
So £80 slack £24 off it, £56. You're laughing. Brutal. You know what I mean? So those are like probably like the Blazers, the gym, when I squat. The Jordan 6s, they're like my casual, if I'm going out wearing jeans, you know what I mean? Those are my casual, those are like my, in case of emergency, and you can't think what to wear.
Just draw for the 6.
Yeah, draw for the 6s. They're always a classic. Those, and the Bred 4s, you know, funny enough, like when you mentioned the fours. The other day, someone tweeted and asked me, "Oh, what are your favorite kicks out of the Jordans?" I was like, 1s, 4s, 6s, and 11s.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got a lot of my numbers, bro. You got a lot of my numbers.
Yeah. I've got 7s about, but I don't really wear them. I got 13s. I don't really wear. I got 5s. I got quite a few pairs of 5s. I don't wear them.
Yeah, I'm not a massive fan of 5s as well.
I had the Fusion 8s with the Air Force. Remember that? Yeah, I had 2 different colorways of that. I think they're back at my family home. I never ever bought 9s. Never ever bought 10s.
No.
Yeah. There's some Jordans I just would never wear.
Yeah.
I would never wear what them Jordan, is it Brand Jordan or whatever they're called, man?
Oh, bruv. Jumpman.
Huh?
Jumpman.
Bro.
them mad kicks. Them offcuts. Them as the kicks. Georgian that.
I remember one time, yeah.
No disrespect.
Yeah.
Just well, you know, it's just bad to read it, but there in it.
One time, yeah, my ex bought me 2 pairs of Jordans. I think it was from that range. I just wanted to play play basketball, nothing else.
Yeah, bro. There's no way you can use them for anything else.
Yeah, they went for walking out. She was like, "Rah, I thought Jordans were." I had to break it down to her. I was like, "Rah." I said, all Jordans are not Jordans. There's
all fingers are equal, bro. There's a hierarchy, bro.
Yeah, then I had to show her, like, I was like, you see these? These are called Son of Mars.
Real talk.
You see these? These are called Spizikes. You know what I mean? Exactly. Because I had all of them pairs there. I had the Spizikes, I had the Son of Mars. Yeah, all the ones that Spike Lee was involved in.
Yeah,
I was copying those. Yeah, I like them. Yeah. Like that season there.
Real talk. I love the Son of Mars, bro. There, they smashed it, bro. Like, and the Spizak was fire.
Yeah, I can't lie. Like some of them, if I could, when I was in New York, we went to Flight Club. Me and Marvin.
Massive.
Once we saw the prices of certain things, I was like, mad. I was like, mad. You are moving mad. I'm like, I'm not gonna pay that price for them. I was like, I want them. But I was like, let me not let my first for kicks catch me here. Bro, you know what's funny? Remember these? Yeah, they're fire, bro. Hear the joke here. Back in the day, there used to be a pack. It was these and the Jordan 7s, white and gold. Yes. And they used to sell them for £100. No, you're lying. No, I swear down. No, you're lying. Back. You're crazy. Way back. Way back. Way before it was cool to wear Jordans. Way back. 2 Jordans for £100, bro. Way back before it was cool. It was a pack. It's like, it was cheap. It was dirt cheap because no one was wearing them. Bro. It was literally what got me into Jordan was because remember I was a hooper. Yeah, so it was only the kids who played basketball that was rocking them. So it was like Jordans and Air Forces. That was like our uniform kind of thing, you know what I mean? So them days there, they had that 2-pack. Then after it went up to 150. Then after this one on its own, I remember in 2014, my girl was in New York. She went Fly Club. They told her $5. Yeah, that's it. Come on, man. It's mad, bro. Imagine if we were fully like there and we were like, you know what, in 5-10 years we looked at it like it was an investment opportunity and we said, you know what, I'm gonna scoop up all these like, you know what I'm saying? I know someone you need to talk to that we nicknamed him Footlocker. My boy Van Will. My boy Dwayne, his Instagram is Van Will Jams. When it comes to kicks, especially Air Max 1s, no one could talk to him. Love that. I love an Air Max 1. That is my favorite. He used to work in. I literally he used to work in Air Max 1s. I just picked up 3. I just got 3 today. I saw. You just taking the whole house, bro. But yeah, I'll show you another one of my gym trainers. Okay, what's that? Skylon. Huh?
Is that the Skylon? What is that?
It's Air Max 1s.
What are they, bro? They're Air Max 1s. They must be some different kind of Air Max 1.
Bro, I found them. I can't remember when I found them. I found them by random years ago.
I'm gonna have to research to try and find out what that is.
Put them on and I was like, this is comfy. I was like, yep, I'm taking these.
But that's the thing though, they are very comfortable. They are very comfortable.
Yeah, but Dwayne, he used to work at back in the day when he used to work at Nike Town, boy. Like that was the plug.
That was it.
So,
that's the connect right there, bro.
Yeah. I think he used to spend all his money on kicks and just literally like his bedroom at home was like literally Foot Locker. He's a proper like reseller. But he was on it from before it was a trend. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I would love, no, without a doubt, man. Obviously, like after this, man, we'll hook it up, man. Because I'm about chatting to anybody and everybody. You know this thing there, bro.
Yeah.
Like
I think them man there. When it comes to this, like Jordans, and like they got everything you can think of.
That man were ahead.
You know what I mean? And that was a person who kind of influenced all of us, like who lived in my little bit with kicks, because he always had kicks. You know what I mean? He always had kicks. So you'd be like, oh, so and so's coming out. You'd be like, oh, yeah, we're gonna come get them. We're gonna come get them. Excited. You know what I mean? I think even that 2011 to 15 period, that's when I was going ham on Jordans. I don't know what took me over, boy, but I remember I had to stop because literally every month I was buying 1 or 2 pairs of kicks.
Where were you getting them from?
Mostly Nike Town, you know. A lot of times, or in Shoreditch. What's that shop? Sneakers and stuff.
Sneakers and SNS.
Yeah.
Real talk.
So I remember my boy Abdul. So Abdul used to play ball as well, and he was another man who used to collect kicks like on a different level. So if anything I wanted was coming, Abdul would be like, "Rah, I'm going to be at SNS queuing up, blah blah blah." So what I did is just literally just last minute. And you know what's funny? A lot of times here, the people that they used, because remember I used to do security at one point, but the people that they will hire to do security on them days would always be someone I know from the doors.
Live.
You know, like normally people will be complaining about cutting in line. Then I'll say to Abdul, yeah, let's jump here with you. Then the security is like, nah, I know him. And I'm just getting
that.
So that was the pattern then, you know what I mean? But it was either that or one of the men that we worked in Nike Town used to be like, oh bro, please hold it for me, man, I'm on my way, you know what I mean? And they'll pretend that it's all gone.
Yeah, that one there.
Yeah. It's always, you know how it is, you always need a plug in somewhere, innit?
That connect, man.
Plug.
That connect was super necessary back in the day, man. Super necessary back in the day.
Especially these. Whenever these drop, they always sold out.
Yeah, they're gonna sell out. They're fire. They are straight fire. Straight.
I remember even one time buying. So I'm a size 9. I remember buying a size 8 and finding people to swap.
Oh, they're ones there, bro. Just so you have something to swap in it. It's like I better just grab it in whatever size so that I can have it if I need to. Yeah, they're real talk.
Yeah. Cause I was just like, right, if I'm trying to buy it off someone, they're gonna try and sell it for more. But if I'm like, right, let's swap.
It's an easier thing, definitely. Yeah. That even runs now. That's even running now. I do similar stuff, man. Because if I pick up a kick, if I'm able to get it in my size, obviously I'd get it in my size. If I'm not able to get it in my size, I'm just gonna draw for any size that I know a lot of people are gonna have. You get me? Like, because at the end of the day, when there's kicks to get caught, man, we're copping out here, bro. We just gotta do what we gotta do out here. You get me? I ain't gonna let it go like that. You get me? Sneakers app and all that, trying to dash me L's and that. I ain't having it. I'm trying to get however way I can get it, bro.
But right now, what's killing it are these bots, boy.
You see, they killed the whole game, bro. But there's still mans like us. There's still mans out there doing the manual thing. There's still mans out there doing the honest, hard graft, trying to pick up these kicks, but it's hard. It's hard.
It's mad. You always have to find a connect from where, boy. It is mad to get what you want. You know what I mean? It's crazy.
I want to ask you a couple questions, and I call these line of questions the EST of KIC. When I say EST, I mean the oldest, the newest, the rarest.
Yeah.
You get me? Like that sort of ish. You get me? Like that sort of flex.
Yeah.
You get me? So I'm gonna run down a list of questions. You could answer these as quickly or as long as you want to. Just take your time, do your thing, do whatever you want to do.
Yeah.
But like, I'm gonna run down the list, and whatever you want to talk about, let's talk about it. Yeah. So let's obviously start from the beginning. What's the oldest pair of kicks you currently own?
I have no clue, but it's probably a pair of Jordans. I reckon. Probably a pair of Jordans.
You throw a number in there?
Probably a 4 or 5s.
Yeah.
Probably a 4 or 5s. Yeah.
Bring it all the way to modern day. What's the newest pair of kicks you recently bought? What's the most newest?
Most newest. You're wearing these Pumas.
Okay. I like Puma, man.
Yeah.
Got a lot of time for Puma still.
I've been rocking Pumas a lot lately. Still cheap and cheerful.
Yeah, no, I
like most of their range. Most of their range between £55 and £79. So it's just like the casual kicks. You know what I mean?
I really like them, man.
I think I bought. I'll show you. I bought on the same day. I was in Paris. That was right before lockdown.
Yeah, we made sure you say it was right before lockdown, you know, just in case any ops are watching. Yeah, man, we're socially distant, just so you know. You get me? Like, we're so distant, we're not even in the same yard. He's not traveling while there's lockdown, so don't try it. Okay, I know these. The Nest.
F1 types. Yeah. Like, I was literally, I think it was like a week before lockdown. I was in Paris, and I grabbed both of them, and that was it.
They were a lovely shoe.
I ain't bought kicks since then. Imagine that. So I've gone from being a person who used to buy kicks twice a month to when lockdown kicked in, I was like, oh, where am I dripping to?
Yeah,
so
it is true.
I literally stopped out of nowhere, and everyone's just like, right, you've gone from. I was like, mate, listen, where am I dripping to? I'm walking from my front door to garden to train and back. You know what I mean? So the only thing I bought in them times are the squat shoes. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Literally, yeah. Those are the only pair of footwear. But before, yeah, it was the AF1 type was the last one with the Puma. I was in Paris and grabbed both of them. I didn't even mean to buy kicks. It's like I was in a shop, just walked in. I was like, "Oh, those Pumas are all right." Put them on. Then the Air Force One, I was looking for that over here, and I hadn't seen them in the shop. So it's like, might as well grab it. And the funny thing, the lucky thing that day was the guy who was serving us. His mum's from Bromley, but his dad's from Paris. So yeah, French guy, but he had like a hybrid accent. So yeah, you could pick up the South London twang in him, but it was crossed with the, you know what I mean,
with a little bit of French.
Which is like,
a little bit of
yeah. So he was shocked. Yeah, so he was shocked. Like 2 men from London in the shop, boom, boom, boom. Looked after us, got us discounts. So I was like,
mad love.
I think he gave us like 35%. I was like,
see, you know what I'm saying now, but that's love, man. You get me?
Yeah,
that's why you always gotta rep your ends, bro. You never know who's watching.
Yeah, you never know. Because I was like, he was like, oh, where do you live? I was like, oh, I grew up in Brixton. He's like, oh, no, Brixton. But I was like, oh, I live in South Croydon. He's like, oh, that's not far from.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Then he hooked us up. I was like, boy, can't even complain.
That's a great shout, man. It's a great shout. So, Chiso, what are the most expensive kicks you currently own?
Probably a designer pair, you know.
Yeah, man.
It's either Lubes or the Versace
Chain Reaction.
Chain Reaction, yeah.
Bro, I was gonna guess a Chain Reaction, you know.
I got the first season of Chain Reaction when they first came out. Yeah. The first season of those, yeah.
It's an interesting shoe, you know. It's an interesting shoe.
Interesting.
I really think
it's one of them trainers, yeah. I don't think everyone could pull it. I don't think
so either. I don't think so either, bro. I think there's definitely a certain. You need something about you. You need something about you.
I remember when I first bought them, everyone was like, "Why are you buying these shoes?" I wore them and I said, "You lot can't wear them. It's not going to look the same." There's a way to drop them that it just, you know what I mean. You have to dress quite minimalistic because the shoe's loud. Exactly.
Yeah. And some people get it wrong. Some people just wear loud stuff with it, and it's not about that.
Yeah, the shoe's very loud, so everything else has to be minimalistic for it to. It's the standout piece. Yeah. So I think the Chain Reactions, but I don't think I'm stacking up on designer no more. Cause
I hear that.
You know what it is? I just love the Puma look. I don't know. Puma's got me on the ropes now. It's got me on the ropes.
It's not a bad brand, man. It's a very good brand.
I'm on the website. I'm there thinking, right, don't press add to cart, because if I do, I'll end up with 10 pairs of trainers in a flash.
Good shoes. They got good shoes, man.
Yeah, because they're cheap and cheerful. You know what I mean? They're cheap and cheerful.
But would you say like your cheapest pair like is a Puma pair, or do you have a pair that's even cheaper than that currently?
No, it's a Puma pair. So I got a black and white Puma pair. I bought the same trainers 3 times in a row and I beat them up 3 times in a row. They're driving shoes, they're jog down to the shop shoes, they're everyday shoes. I'm probably gonna buy it again because I like them that much. Yeah, and they're mad comfy. Yeah. Yeah,
Puma are doing big things, man. I really enjoy them. So would you say, like, because you mentioned it just now, like for bopping to the shops, like, are they your draw, like the shoe that you normally draw for, or do you have like others that you have in the rotation when you're bopping out, like when you're quickly just gonna go and do something?
It's literally that, or it's that, or the Pumas I showed you, or Air Max 97s, black and white.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's a hard pick.
I need to buy those again. Literally. You know, there's some shoes that you could wear over and over and over again forever.
Yeah.
You could keep on. Yeah, it's like all white Air Force Ones.
It's never gonna go anywhere.
I had to stop buying. Bro, I realized there was one time 2 years ago, in the space of 2 months, I bought 5 pairs of those. Every time I went on holiday, because I went on holiday and I'll wear them and I'll come back and I want to go out somewhere and I'll be like, someone spilled drink on the laces and I'll run and buy them again. So before you know it, I had 5 pairs of white as gym shoes.
Can you imagine?
The madness. Like,
and do you know what's mad?
Slow down.
Do you know what's mad, yeah? When you're in a situation where you've got the same shoe like 3 or 4 times, do you know what I think about straight away? I'm thinking, how am I gonna keep my lefts and my rights together? It's gonna end up getting mixed up, bro. It's always gonna get mixed up. You're gonna end up cross-pollinating, and you're never gonna know what really goes with what.
You're never gonna know. Yeah. And the funny thing is, even if one pair on the right on this one is nice and the other pair on the left on this one is nice, you don't want to mix them.
You can't mix it like that, bro. Even if it's the same shoe.
Even though no one else knows, you know it. That is not the same.
See, that's I feel like I'm one of the people that like think about weird stuff like that. Like I could never do it. I could never do it, bro.
I think about it all the time. Like, it's mad. I think about it all the time. Then what other trainers would I say is like casual going out? The Yeezys. So
love that.
Yeah.
I'm a big fan of the 500s, man. I recently picked up a utility black pair, man. I've been looking for a pair of 500s.
Because you know what? People look at the 500, they look at it, they think, it's an ugly shoe. I'm like, nah, it's another shoe that certain people can pull off, and certain people can't. Yeah. I think 350s are common.
Yeah.
350s are common.
Very common.
Yeah, they're very common. They're the most popular.
Let's switch gears, right? And let me ask you this question, because I don't ask this question very often, but I've got a feeling that you got something to tell me, yeah? I call this question the case of the ex. You know that song from Maya back in the day, yeah, where she's chatting about the boyfriend that she lost to get me and wish she never lost him or whatever, like. So I'm thinking, like, in my life, there's some kicks that I've given away. There's some kicks that I've lost or whatever's happened, and I just wish I had them back in my possession. You get me? So tell me, do you have any kicks in your life that you gave away, that you gave as a gift or whatever, and you're like, I can't believe I gave that kick away?
I think probably some Jordan 4s about 8 years ago when I was in Nigeria. Don't know why I did that.
I'm just trying to look after the motherland and that. Just dash them out.
Yeah, you know, you're in the village and everyone's like ask you, oh yeah, let me get. And I'm just like, yeah, take it. And I've come home with no kicks, and I think to myself, like, I'm there scratching my head thinking, oh, why did I do that? Because you're not going to find them anytime soon. And you know, like with Jordan reloads, sometimes it takes
years.
Yeah,
it could be years.
It could be years. You know what I mean? But of recent, the one pair of kicks that I'm upset that I sold, I had 3 pairs of them. So you remember this 700s, the Banter?
Yeah, the all black. Wow, that's a very good shoe, bro.
I don't know why I did that.
You had 3 pairs?
I had 3 pairs. 3 pairs.
Wow.
I just remember after I sold them, I was thinking, what are you actually doing? Why did you sell all 3? You should have kept one for yourself. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Bro, I can't make no excuse for you on that one, bro. I don't know why you would sell all 3. You sell 2, you pay for the 3rd, you're moving nice. You sell all 3 now. All you just left with is money, bro.
Bro, that was a big mistake. I should have sold 2 and kept my 1, because after I seen the person I sold to wearing it, I was like, those kicks are nice.
They're very nice, bro. The Vantas are hard. Them triple black.
I was going to try to get a pair, and my brethren who resells, he was going to charge me extra, and I was like, no. You see, no.
Because he knows you made money. He knows you made money now.
Yeah. I couldn't do that to myself. Yeah.
I hear you,
but
bro.
That's one pair of kicks that I'm pissed at. You know what I mean? I'll tell you what I'm gonna buy next though.
Go on, tell me. You got a little shopping list?
Yeah, 350 still.
Okay.
Yeah. Let me find them. Where those? The Carbons.
Interesting shoe, the Carbon. I managed to get 2 pairs of the Carbon when they came out. Carbon's a decent shoe because I think the darker colorways work. And the nice thing is on this, the contrast on that sole. It's got a little bit of an Oreo vibe. That sort of black and the white together. Like, I like the shoe, man. It's a nice shoe.
I think that's next on my list, and this one as well.
Okay, what was the name of this one? Oh, I'll try to remember the name, but that was a decent shoe as well, man. Israel, bro. Yeah. I had 3 pairs of these. I had 3 pairs of Israel. I'm pretty sure I had a pair, my wife had a pair. Like we all were trying to move these kicks, man. But yeah, they were definitely. I remember because last year. Like, how many 350 drops did they have? They had so many Yeezy.
They had so many.
Like, it was so many. Like, it was mad. Like, they dropped so many kicks, man. But and that's the reason why like they've become so common, because obviously they just drop so many, like literally every month.
Even it's mad. I went to my boy's house to sell him a tracksuit, so the Lakey stuff. Yeah. Him and his wife. I've gone to sell them tracksuits now, and as I've gone there, bro, the staircase. 350.
Really?
I've gone upstairs to the bathroom and a shoe rack. 350. I was like, flipping, no, you lot are like the Yeezy Mafia.
Phil taught Yeezy Mafia, you know. Yeah. I love 350s, you know. I really do. They're so comfortable.
Yeah, they were stacked out Yeezys.
Yeah, I'm a big fan. I'm a big fan of the Yeezys still. I'm a big fan of them.
I'll tell you what Jordan 4s I like though, of recent. The PS ones.
The PSG.
Yeah, the Jordan 4s, those are nice.
They were very nice.
Those are nice. Yeah.
I love a lot of the PSG collab in general. I've really enjoyed, man.
Yeah.
Because like you went to Paris. I went to Paris last year in February. For my wife's, it was around like my wife's birthday, and that was not one of the first things I needed to do. I wanted to go night town and pick up like PSG like hoodie or PSG like something, because like I just what they're doing, man. The first club to fully like embed Jordan brand into their thing, bro. It's just hard, bro. It's hard, bro. But I think that 4 was the best one that they've done so far. I think that's the best one they've done so far. They've done other ones in the past that weren't as good. I think that 4 is the best so far.
Man, it's like Jordan first started as a kit for the hoopers, but it's transcended way past that.
It's gone way past that now. Way past that. Way past
like
that.
Even before people thought when they made a comeback, people thought, it would just be seasonal, but it's not going nowhere.
Ain't going nowhere.
It's not.
That's for life now. It's legit. It's legit. I think some people get it, like obviously you've mentioned it a little bit, and I think it's important for us lot to say, like, because obviously we're both from the UK. I think in America they have the mindset that like Jordans have always been popular, and it wasn't like that over here. There was a long time where nobody was really checking for Jordans. But like I think we caught up though.
Yeah, before over here, everyone only used to rock low cuts.
Yeah, 100%. No high tops. No high tops.
Cool. Everything was low cuts, but now it's versatile where you know when to drop the high tops, when to drop the lows. You know what I mean? Like it's weird. Like during the summer, I tend to wear. Even though during the summer you're meant to wear more low cuts, but that's when I tend to pull out my high tops.
But do you know the reason why? Shorts. That's it. Because you don't miss leg day, bro. You don't miss leg day.
I always wear shorts. Because I always wear shorts. That's when I want to show. You know what I mean? I want to show the full length of the kicks.
Real talk, man.
You know what I mean?
I'm exactly the same, man. In summertime, man, I'm drawing for all the high tops, man. I love that, man. Get the shorts out, get the legs out, man. Let's do this thing, bro.
Like this summer, if I bring back out my old 5s. It's because, you know what I mean? It's because it's summer and I'm wearing shorts, and I probably found the shorts that looks good with it, and it's a casual white tee, good to go, you know what I mean? Like me, I always keep the tops minimalistic because my focus is always the shoes. Always the shoes. Yeah. Literally always the shoes.
I hear that, man. I'm gonna ask you a bit of a weird question. Yeah. But just go with me on it, yeah? Just go with me on it.
Yeah.
I imagine, right, you're cast away on a desert island.
Yeah.
Yeah. And for some reason, you got 2 pair of kicks. Yeah. Right? So you wake up, like, and you're in this desert island and you got 2 pair of kicks. When you open up that chest, what 2 pair of kicks are in there, and why are they the ones that you'd take to this desert island? By the way, this question is called Desert Island Kicks, just for all the people that know that Desert Island Kicks,
But it would be more functionality in it.
Hear that?
You know what I mean? So, boy, all my J's ain't coming. They're not coming. It might be like a 350, you know, like the carbon.
That could run. That could run.
Yeah, that could run. And probably like some Vapor Maxes. Yeah.
Because you need something like to help. You need something that's got like breathability. You want something that's not gonna be too like, but also something that you can will function and stuff like that as well.
Exactly. I'm not gonna be running through 6s. I end up taking them off and dashing them out of frustration. You know what I mean?
Because you might have to chase down. You might have to chase down like a wild animal for dinner or something like. You need something that you can like.
You're not gonna do that in 6s. You're not going to do that in 6s. It's not happening. You know what I mean? Trust me.
Real talk.
Not happening. Definitely
Real
talk. Yeah. So it'll be the Vapor Maxes and the 350s.
Yeah, that's a good choice, man. I love that choice, man. Okay, we're working our way to the end of this interview, man. Thank you so much for your time, big man. I just got
no problem, bro.
I just got a couple of quick fire questions for you.
Yeah.
I want you to be honest. I want you to speak from your heart, with your chest. Say it, like say it how it is. You don't have to explain. You get me? And if you take too long, I'm gonna have to push you. Yeah, not physically, not physically, because you're bolo, but you know what I mean. And I don't want to get messed up on my channel. But you know what I mean. Still, yeah. Are you ready?
Yeah.
All right, let's do this. 3, 2, 1. Nike or Adidas?
Nike.
Can you wear Nike and Adidas together? Yes or no?
Impossible. We don't cross brand.
We don't cross pollinate. Okay. No. What's your favorite non-Nike or Adidas brand?
Non-Nike or Adidas brand. Puma.
Real talk. Your Jordan number. I'm gonna have to push you, bro.
I said 6.
Oh, okay. I didn't hear you. Apologies. Do you have do you have a favorite Adidas model?
Probably Stan Smith for shell toes, you know.
I was gonna say shell toes because I remember you trained in shell toes as well.
Yeah, I used to have better shell toes. I used to rock them with the blue and white tracksuit. I still got that, to be fair. I still got that tracksuit. And I used to rock them with, I had a red with a blue stripes. Still got that as well. Yeah, so I used to rock a lot of shell toes.
And what's your favorite Nike model?
Air Force, all time.
Okay, this is a good question. This is a good question. Boost or React?
Boost.
Alright. Vans or Converse?
You know what's mad? I've had a couple pairs of Converses here, but I went through a phase where I think when that tune got my Vans on, but they looked like sneakers. I had like 10 pairs of Vans. I can't even lie to you. I had like 10 pairs of Vans. I still got like 2 pairs of Vans. I haven't got no Converses. I got 2 pairs.
What you saying? What you saying? Chiso, what you saying? You picking Vans, yeah?
I'm going with Vans. Vans.
Love that. Yeah. Laces or slip-ons?
Laces.
Are you doing factory laces or are you doing some styles with your laces?
Factory only, man. None of this mixer.
We're grown men out here, man. We don't do no
full fancy grown styles. Men, factory only. Yeah.
Socks or barefoot?
Oh, you know what it is? I wear ankle socks a lot because, with some trainers, if you're wearing if you're wearing cuff bottoms, you can't be wearing long socks. Yeah. You know what I mean? So a lot of times you want the ankle to show. Sometimes I do wear long socks, but what I do is when I do wear it, I tuck in my jogging bottoms into it. But ideally, no socks showing.
Real talk, man.
Yeah.
Comfort or style?
Comfort.
Fresh and clean or beaten and battered?
Oh, for the day-to-day is beaten and battered for me, boy. I can't even lie to you. I roll like them white boys from around here, boy.
From them rockers, yeah?
Yeah, I roll like them, boy. I don't feel no way.
Real talk, bro.
But if I'm going out to a bar, I'm coming fresh.
Yeah.
I'm coming extra fresh.
I trust you, bro. I trust you. Talk to me, yeah? Washing machine or hand wash? Think very carefully.
Hand wash.
I love
hand
that.
Wash.
I love that. I love that.
You ain't put no kicks in to it. Get that brush out, man.
Get that brush out, bro.
Get that brush out,
man.
Get the brush out.
I love that. I love
the brush out.
You kind of mentioned it a little bit earlier, man. But talk to me. Lows or highs? You got to make a choice, one or the other.
Ooh, now lows. Back in the highs.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll let you have that one.
Because I wear a lot of tracksuit bottoms here. Highs don't look good with tracksuit bottoms.
Yeah.
Yeah. They don't. Yeah.
Okay, triple black or white on whites?
Ooh. I go white on white.
That's a good answer, man.
I go white on white.
You can't deny that. Okay. And finally, this question is not a quick fire question. You can answer it any way you feel, any way you like. You get me? But I want to know from your perspective, what do you feel the term sneakerhead means to you?
Someone who's a proper collector, but someone who they're not in it for the short haul. Like, you know, like some people jump on a trend like at the moment because, for instance, Yeezys are popular, so everyone just boom, 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 boom. A lot of people are sneakerheads will have trainers from like years back or trainers that you don't see out and about no more. So it's like sometimes you might pull up, like I might pull out a pair of fours, or on the odd day I might wear like a Spizak or Son of Mars or old sixes or something like that. It's one of them things that people are like, huh? Where you get those from? You're like, you forget you have kits like that. You know what I mean? Like sometimes, like I said, I might go to my old room in my family home and I'm just rummaging and I find an old pair of kicks underneath the bed. I'm just like, right, I forgot I had these. You know what I mean? But it's just one of those things that you've been accumulating kicks over years without realizing. Like, so that's a sneakerhead. You know what I mean?
With all that being said, Big Chiso, are you a sneakerhead?
I wouldn't even class myself as a proper sneakerhead, you know. I wouldn't even class myself. I just think I'm just one of those people. I like trainers. If I see something, I just kind of just, you know what I mean? But like I said, I've just indirectly accumulated over years without realizing. I'm just like, rah. You know what I mean? But I won't, like I said, I won't class myself as a proper sneakerhead, like in regards to my brothers Abdul and Dwayne, who Dwayne I call Footlocker, because once it comes to like Air Max ones especially, woof,
everything.
That's the final boss, you know, like it's street fighting, you get to top level and you meet a Kuma M Bison just waiting. That's Dwayne. He's waiting. Bro. He's just that's the Air Max one, Air Max one, Air Max one, Air Max one. Yeah. That's the real final boss. That man, they are the real, like the original sneakerheads. Like real they're the ones, bro. Yeah, trust me.
Chiso, bro, this has been your Kicks Chronicles, man.
It's safe, bro.
It's been an absolute pleasure to have you, big man. Absolute pleasure.
I'm glad I'm in on the early before when you hit episode 100 and you're famous everywhere. And I'll be like, I know him. We went college together.
Bro, you don't worry, bruv. If I ever, by God's grace, yeah, when we get there, bruv, I ain't hiring no next man to be my trainer. You get me? I don't go around like that, bro. I ain't like that, bro.
You're gonna come with Air Max ones and Jordans to come train. You're gonna be moving like me 7-8 years ago. You get me? You're gonna be moving like me.
Nah, man. When we get there, man, we'll get there together, man. But do me a favor, man. Sure. Tell the millions and millions of people that are watching this video right now. Yes, I'm speaking it into existence. Yeah, we're gonna do this now.
Speaking into existence.
You get me? It's gotta be done, man. Tell everybody that's watching this video what you've got going on, how they can support Chiso.
At the moment with the scamdemic, I'm I just be personal training alone. Like normally, you know, I do the PT stuff. I do my events. So like the Lock Sundays, the Summer Loves. But at the moment, those are on hold until COVID numbers drop down, and
I hear that.
everyone gets this vaccine that they're trying to give to everyone. So until everything gets back to normal, I just have to wait on that tip. But yeah, just it's the fitness game for me. Like, you know, it's part of me from coming from the sporting back in the day and switching over. The past 9 years just been hard in the fitness game, and this year I think I'm gonna start vlogging more. I'm gonna start putting vlogs out because like you've seen, I've changed like my garden space into a training space where I've got my power rack, got my barbells, kettlebells. I've got like everything I need there. I've got a spin bike in the garden, and I've roofed it off and covered it up. So I'm just gonna start putting out content, training content, because when I be posting a lot more fitness stuff of late, because I stopped for a few years posting, but I still was training, but I wasn't posting. But now that I've been posting a lot more of recent, people are like always hitting me up and like, so how do you do this properly and how do you do that? And I've seen this move that you do or this exercise you do, so I'm going to start doing videos and explaining why I do certain things and my methods and how I've been able to maintain strength over the years and get stronger without getting ridiculously huge. You know what I mean? So I'll show my methods on how I train and why I train the way I train now, the reasons why I keep myself in a certain look, and you know what I mean? So yeah, that's just it at the moment, man.
100%. People, make sure you go out and support any video that comes out, any content that comes out from your man Chiso. Yeah, make sure you go and support, because if you want a body like this one day, you ain't gonna do that sitting on the couch eating Krispy Kremes. You have to look like Mr. Bolo over there, you get me, man, and go and get this working, you get me? Like, so like I just want everybody to go and support your boy, you get me? Like, so with all that being said, please guys, make sure we hit up the socials. Chiso socials gonna be either on the screen or in the description. My socials are gonna be
Chiso Lifts.
You get Chiso Lifts, make sure you hit him up. You get me? Instagram, Twitter, all of that good stuff. Facebook, I know he's got a group out there as well.
Yeah.
You get me? And Louis' website as well. We'll give all the details. So you lot have got no excuse. Make sure you go out and support your boy. Obviously, my stuff is all gonna be about as well. You already know. You get me? But make sure you like, comment, subscribe, share the video. You get me? All of this stuff. Let's blow this thing up, man.
Click.
Yeah, man. Let's blow this thing up, man. Kicks Chronicles 2021. You already know what we're doing, man. Let's get out. We're going to be talking to more amazing people just like Chiso, having amazing conversations, talking about our kick history, what's already on our feet. And with all that being said, once again, a massive thank you to man like Chiso. From myself, Big PROZECH, you get me? I'm signing out. We're signing out. Stay blessed.
Peace.
Peace.